Greetings and welcome back everyone to Project Highrise Las Vegas, where as you can see our guests have just woken up and have vacated their rooms, some of them for good, others they're just off to check out some sights around the city and then they'll be back later. But we have our money, oh my god, we need it so bad. Right, okay, so we're going to pause time because what we're about to do is fairly costly to do. The first thing is we're going to lay this down right about there, bump, and we're going to let that kick in so that we can see exactly how many total production we've got. We've got plenty now, so at this point we can happily delete these, I think. Yes, let's go ahead, pop, pop, there we are. Now, our overall costs have not increased beyond what they would have been had we just built a third small station, but we have a lot more overall electricity production, which means that we can now open this one up. There we go. Hooray! And also, thank you very much everyone in the comments who pointed out that yes, we are 100% making use of this shoe shine station. That is very difficult to say for me at the moment. Right, okay, so in this episode, we are looking to place down our consultancy. We can either go for aesthetics, politics, operations, or tourism. Now let's have a proper deep look at what that's going to get us. Tourism, it would allow us to deal with event venues, allows you to build small conference rooms and event spaces, and unlocks event setup services. Okay, that's awesome. Casino license, need a consultant upgrade, event venues. Okay, so we would have to go for this one, which would cost 10 influence. So that would be the first one. Then later on we get casinos. Hotel management. Yeah, I mean, we're doing a hotel. These ones would still be useful to us. Well, pretty much everything here would still be useful to us, but tourism and travel is the most useful by far. So let's look into this, shall we? We're going to probably expand up here, and it's going to be quite expensive to do, unfortunately. So let's keep this a fairly modest expansion for now. Let's speed things up. All we need to do is just get enough room for 6 hotel rooms, because that's all the room that this will need. Now, does it require... No, it doesn't. It doesn't require any sort of electricity, despite there being a computer in there. And lighting. How's it getting powered? I don't know. They probably install solar... You see, you notice only 2 windows. The other parts of the wall, which are now obscured, where windows once were, now solar panels. Very, very progressive. I like it. I like it. Well done. Very, very good solar panels too, because let's be honest. Realistically, a solar panel affixed to the side of the building is not going to get sun for most of the day. It's only a small part of the day that's actually going to get sun. So it must have some truly amazing batteries in that office, and those solar panels must eke out every single joule of power from the sun that they possibly could. Well done. I am impressed. Very impressed. Though, that has unlocked a new thing. We can get medium offices, but wait, I can't do medium offices, you scallywag. That's a lie. I can, however, make a small store if I would really want to. Do I really want to is the question. I might, actually. Either way, let's go in here. Event venues. There we are. They are now purchased. So, now how do we do these things? Event venues. Requires money. We don't have money. Place a bar for small local performances. Requires electrical and water connection. Needs a trash bin on the same floor. Okay. Good to know. Prestige level 4 required for that one. We've also got place a banquet room for small business lunches, small meetings. We need a recycling bin on the same floor. Now, we haven't had to deal with bins at all so far, which has been lovely because they do take up space. The the trash bin takes up 2, the recycling bin takes up 1. So they'll take up the whole room of one regular hotel room. Not so great, but that's fine. We're going to need a fair bit of cash behind us, though, before we can do that. And we've lost all of our prestige. Very unhappy. And then, yeah, we spend a lot of money every day, and it puts us quite into the negative. Don't worry, however, we will be able to pull out of that negative come the morning. Okay, the hotel is waking up, and in your absence, I have gone out and built up a floor up here ready for some conference rooms. However, whilst I'm committed to having the banquet hall up the top, I'm thinking that the better place for a bar would be somewhere else. If we look at these, they're valid above ground, below ground, and on the ground floor, which opens up a few very, very nice options for us. We need a little bit more cash though, so come along, make me money. Thank you very much. I also need to renovate one of the buildings, so that one's getting a little bit grimy over there. We need that one sorted, please and thank you. There we go. Now, what I am thinking is a bar would be grand down here. Let's have a look. How big is the bar? Oh, it's perfect. A perfect fit. Someone that lives or works in your building is unhappy. What? Why? Who is unhappy? Is it Elizabeth again? I had a good lunch. Things are pretty broken around here. I'd love a cup of coffee right now. And this place is so dirty. What was I doing again? I need my coffee to function in the morning. Yes, well, you know, that's the problem with being an addict to coffee, I'm afraid. It's not my fault that you chose the devil's drink. Nevertheless, it is time for us to redecorate a slight area. Now, I believe this one requires a regular bin. We need a trash bin, so that's 2 spaces we need to vacate. And because, you know, I'm doing 2 spaces, I need to move everything around, and it makes me very sad. It does. I need that gone. I know, I need that one gone too. However, we will put them back. Worry not. It'll look a lovely once again. Bonus items. Let's get that lamp. That lamp can go right there. And no one will ever be suspicious that this is where the trash goes. No, not a single soul. Let's go ahead and just put down some basic plain wallpaper in here. There we go. Now, over here, we want a trash bin. Let's go and find you. Now, this is going to come with a certain cost. We place that down. Now, we need a trash area to gather it. Now, that's a little bit more of a pain. Additionally, I'm not sure if this can use the service elevator, so we're going to have to do a little bit more building out. But we've got a little bit of time before that becomes, you know, a super big issue. So what we're going to do is, unfortunately, I know, it upsets me just as much as it upsets you. No, I didn't mean to get rid of that. No! Put that back right now, scoundrel. Then I do wish it was a little bit easier to not accidentally delete the parts that you don't want to get rid of. Like, can I? Why? There we go. So not obvious which one I need to click on. Scoundrel. Now I've got to wait for someone to build that. Then we will place this down. And that trash bin will get used in the meanwhile. But this is the big thing. Hopefully we'll start getting some buzz off this as well. Because retail shops typically are how you get buzz. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a substitute for us. Now that is going to require both electricity and water. So let's slow things down just a tad. Run electricity all the way out. And then finally run water all the way across. There we go. Now, are we going to have enough is the question. I'm hoping this does not use more than 2.9 units of water. If it does, a pox on you, cursed bar. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, you weren't very happy. Why not? There's no dinner spots in this building. Well, I can't make them for a while. A hotel bar where the local talent performs, hoping for their big break. Can host performances by local acts. Fantastic. Can I host local acts yet? I cannot. I need to get this later on. Conference room. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong thing anyway. Motivational speaker. No. Regional diva. Needs a nightclub. Well, yes, of course. I want small events, entertainment. There we go. This is what we need. Local crooner. Event setup services need at least 1. Hotel bar, single hotel room. Okay. That's fantastic. Ticket price $25 each. Expected attendance 15 to 25. Estimated sales 375 to 625. I approve. I massively approve. Can I set this up? Right, let's have a look. Large housekeeping. No, don't need that. Luggage services, spa services, event setup services. Prepares event spaces for the next great show. Required before an event can be held. Click to move this unit. How big is it? Actually, fairly small. It's quite a modest size. I approve. However, it is going to be in the way, so I'm going to build it down here instead. And that's going to take me a little bit of time to build out, but be worth it in the end, I think. Oh, so bad. So bad every time that happens and I go deeply into negative. But it's fine as long as I'm out of the negative. But at the end of the day, I don't get charged by the banks. At least that's the rules that I've just made up. Okay, money is starting to flow into the kitty. Fantastic. Because I need 2 things. Oh no, someone left you a negative review. Go to your hotel management screen and find out what their complaint was. Oh no, my first negative review. I'm never going to get 100% ever again. Oh, this is the worst day ever. Whatever. Really? Really? You didn't even tell me what was wrong, how I meant to fix it if you don't tell me what's wrong, Nancy? Nancy, you've doomed me. You've stolen 100% away from me and I can never get it back, and all you had to say was whatever, you spiteful wretch. My goodness. Ah, well, this is turned into a terrible day all of a sudden. However, we need to get trash collection. That's actually the same size, so that's not a terrible thing. Let's go ahead and build that out down there. We will bring down, well, you know what? It would be great if I could just fit it over here, honestly. Would be super great if I could just slot it in over there. I think I'll probably aim to do that, but that'll be something that we'll do in a little bit. For now, though, what we want is event setup services. It's going to cost us a little bit of money. What do you need? You just need electricity, which is great. I approve of this because it's very easy for me to give it to you since I don't need to do anything. Aha! I can't believe it. We're left a negative review. That is deeply upset me. It's like the dislikes on videos without a comment to explain what they disliked. Did you just dislike it because you're having a bad mood? Did you dislike it because you didn't like what I was playing rather than what I did with the game? Did you dislike it because it was the phase of the moon? I just don't know. I just don't know unless you tell me. In which case, I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who's ever left a dislike and actually explained why. You are the best of us. You truly are. Now that we have this, we should be able to schedule an act. Paul Green, Ronnie Blue, Theodore White, Marvin and the Skyline Boys. But that was going to be awesome. I thought Marvin and the Skyline Boys was going to be great. 200, available day after tomorrow. Are there any other... They're all local crooners. Available day after tomorrow. Anyone else? Any like comedian? No, pretty much all the same, really. Very well, I guess in that case, we'll go with Paul Green since I looked at you first. There you go, Paul Green. Golden River on floor 0. Would you? Oh, I can just have lots of different... Would you like to pay the booking fees and sign the deal? Yes. There we go. This is going to be grand. It's going to be absolutely grand. In 2 days, at 9 until 2. Okay, hopefully we'll see a spike in bookings on that day. Oh no, we're getting more and more ones now. Oh, they don't like it. They don't like the noise. Well, this is going to be terrible then. Oh no, what have I done? I clearly need some sort of sound break once again, as I used to have. Oh, this is wretched. Wow. I may have doomed us. I may have doomed us to continue to have low overall views. We're at 98% now overall. Makes me sad. We could get a casino. That might make me a little bit happy. No, we're going to wait. We're going to wait until we've also got a banquet hall, because that is actually part of our goal. We need 2 banquet rooms, a conference room, and 75 hotel rooms. Hotel guests. I need a lot more guests than I've currently got. Okay, we've got a load of money there, which is very good. We are going to require a few things set up on this floor. We're operating day to day at a very, very small budget, but it's kind of cool. I like playing like this, honestly. Right, we want trash, we want recycling, and we want it over there at the very edge. And then we want recycling pickup down here. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll place it there. And then I'm going to paint this wall because I can. Okay, congratulations, the first performer checked into your hotel. Celebrities have higher standards than us regular people, so keep an extra eye on them. Keep them happy. Don't show this again. Yes, please, don't. Let's paint all of that out. Right, where is my celebrity? Is that my celebrity? Paul Green. Where are you going, Paul Green? Oh, well, you know, on the plus side, Paul Green is not going to be annoyed by the noise because he's going to be the one making the noise. Oh, that worked out well. You've basically blocked one regular person from giving me a poor review. Well done, Paul Green. Is this an extra service? Am I paying more for this? Oh, there we go. There we go. It has started. Let us see. Is this a really good... Oh, look at all these people filing in. This is fantastic. We have got custom. Oh, I'm very happy. Very happy indeed. Look at all these people enjoying the refreshments. And not many people actually paying attention to Paul. Poor Paul. Mind you, Paul, there's something to be said about your dancing skills. I'm not going to be the one to say it because I'm polite. But there is something to be said. Let's see. How is there any particular way that I can find out about this? No, not particularly. Oh well. We'll have to have a good old watch. Oh, that's it. And my staff are up there preparing this place, ready for the next time. Let's see. Did that get us more reservations? Not really. I gotta be honest. It wasn't particularly huge amount of reservations. A little bit sad. A little bit sad with that one. Rent revenue. We'll see probably tomorrow when money comes in whether that was worth it or not. Now, what we want up top is a conference hall, but that's going to require that everyone checks out first and pays me all your money. Chop chop. I need money. I need money bad. There we go. Go and get some breakfast, then pay your rent. Wow, it takes them a long time. What did you do, Paul? Was the end of your act some sort of crazy death metal gore fest or something? Because I'm fairly certain that... I mean, all I saw was just beer glasses, and I didn't see anyone just, like, throwing the glasses. Was this some sort of Norse thing? Did they have to throw the glasses to show that they enjoyed the drink? If so, I understand. It's completely acceptable in that case. Let's slow down time. What we want to do is build an event venue right up there. Bump! Now, this one requires both electricity and water. So we've got to run all of these across. And this is the first time I've had to run water. Well, actually, no, I've had to run water a fair few times because of the hotel rooms. That's not too bad then. Okay, well, all of that is now set up. It's going to take a little while for them to get it ready, but it's not terribly bad, I wouldn't say, at the very least. Let's check on our reviews. It's fine, but this is a negative review, even though I said it's fine. Okay, well, yeah. Lots of people not liking the sounds. Well, what do you expect? You're paying fairly low rent here. You're not going to get perfectly soundproof rooms. If you want that, you have to pay the honeymoon charge. Only 1 hour, we can finally book another act. If it's even worth booking another act. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. The event is scheduled for today. Oh, so if I get my scheduling right, then I can have an event in the a banquet in the morning, then a cabaret act later in the evening. I like it. There we go. Finally, we've got this thing, and we can actually get someone over here. We're down to 96%. It makes me cry. Right, Lee and the Albany Park boys. No, it's got to be Marvin and the Skyline boys. This has to happen. I've been waiting on this now. Let's drop ticket prices just a wee bit. I'm not saying that you're not worth it, Marvin and the Skyline boys, but I just want to increase the custom, you know? I just want to fill those seats and also the hotel rooms. Mostly the hotel rooms, I'll be honest with you. It's mostly the hotel rooms that I'm concerned about. Right, now, there's a thing I want to do, and that involves... that, which is way too big. I'm gonna need a little bit of extra room, really. Okay, well, what we're gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's gonna give us some room up there for a few things, and we're gonna drag that out as well. How many we got? 3. Yeah, 9. There we go. Right, this is gonna be some big stuff here. We're going to be putting some more hotel rooms. We're going to be putting some new retail spots over here. And we're going to be placing down a storage area. Okay. Our banquet is going on. Fantastic. Look at all these corporate types. Wow. Wow. Wow, you really do actually... You have definitely filled those seats. Well done, you. Well done, you. You are much better than the cabaret act. I'm sorry, cabaret act, but it's true. And also it's 2 days from now. But that was good. That really did get us a fair old chunk of cash. Right, business then. Gene W. Schneider. Dale T. Weston. Yeah, let's go to a Dale. Because we passed over Dale before and I feel a little bit bad. But it's going to take a while. We've got to wait for that to be all set back up again. Is this at least not in a terrible state? It's going to take 22 hours still. Oh well. Right, we want to place down a... Oh, there about... yeah, we're going to place it over here. Then we're going to go down here. We're going to place down a storage. The storage is going to leave... Well, see, this is the problem with leaving space. You never know how much space you're going to need. But 4 seems to be a reasonable amount. So I'm going to place down a storage right about there. I'm going to paint out these walls because it hurts my brain if we have those walls unpainted. Wow, a day has passed and I'm not immediately broke. Oh, the prophecies foretold of this day coming. I never believed them. And now it's here. I just don't know what to do with myself. Finally, you know what's coming. You can all see it. You can see it in the stars. We're getting a lobby. Do I know what they're made of? Right, okay. A 2-story lobby featuring elegantly polished stone blocks, chic tiled walls, imposing steel beams, glass lobby with metal cross bracing, or with gilding and glass. Ooh, gilding and glass sounds nice. Let's see this. I mean, I'm not sure about that one actually. I'm not paying for it, so it doesn't seem to matter. About this one, I'm not entirely sold. What about polished stone? No, absolutely not. Not happening. Not there. No. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that one on that side, this one on that side. Ah, no! Foiled by a bloody beam. I guess what we could do is something silly. But we could do this, and then we could expand it out by another two tiles just to make my brain not itch. So yeah, another 2 tiles. This is the most dumb reason ever to do something like this, by the way. Now, how are they gonna get over there? Can they even get over there? They can't. They can't because of the lobby. All right. Well, lobbies. Let's get rid of you then. Can I unpaint? No. Is that it? Oh no. Is that now probably there? No, we're fine. Let's get rid of all of these so that I've actually got floors there again. Sorry, you're gonna need to go up there. Come on. Chop chop. Need to wrap up the episode. Scallybags. There we go. And finish. Good. Now we can put in our nice big lobby. And once again, chic. Sorry, no. Gilded glass on the edges. And down there as well. And then chic there. We're making it work, everyone. We are making this work. In a way. It's taking a bit of trickery, but we're doing it. How about we pop that there? We could, or in fact, instead, let's make sure that this wall is the right kind of wall. Let's do something like that. It doesn't quite match up, does it? Can we pop that in? No, not that either. I guess we can have chic there. Yeah, actually, that works. That works perfectly. Okay. Indoor plants? No. We could have a little couch here. Maybe. I'm more a fan of actually having something a little bit more nice looking. There's no easy way of saying that, I guess. Let's see. What on earth is that? Cara marble walls. No, thank you. I guess we could replace these in there. That makes sense. Yeah, let's go for that. And now, finally, let's go for the resort lighting and get these hanging down from above. There we are. Now that looks nice. That looks really nice. I'm not sold on this, but we can replace... Yeah, you know what? Let's get rid of that. I really do wish we had some sort of lovely item to go there, but we can have this. There we go. That looks nice-ish. We can improve on it. I think we can all agree, but it's good enough for now. Right, well, that's going to be it for this episode. We have not expanded very much, and yet a lot of time has passed. We are on the up and up now, though. We've got a lot of money coming in, and we have only got 5 more payments left on our loan, and then the money is going to go up even more. Let's see how many people are currently... Oh, that is glorious. Look how many rooms we have reserved. I like it. I like it a lot. We've got 4 buzz. Hooray! We're generating buzz. This is a good time. Let's make sure that we've got some... speakers set up. We've got Joanne, Jay Cooley, Ray L. Paskowski. Yeah, sure, Ray. Let's get you in here. I'm going to hike the prices a little bit more, Ray. Worry not. 140%, 35 each. Let's get you going. There we are. And next, I would like an entertainer. Oh no, the entertainer is already booked. Let's have a look. Yep, scheduled for today. Fairly soon. You know what? Let's end the episode with a nice little show. It'll be good times, very good times. Let's wait for that to show up, and then we should see a little bit of cash flowing through our coffers. I'm very glad to see this one set up though. We like being in a high traffic area. You've not really made enough yet, but there's loads of people going past. Look at this. It's full to the brim with patrons. I approve. Oh, you've got a much snazzier outfit. I've got to be honest, much snazzier. Where are your backing singers? Where's the rest of your band? I'm fairly certain, unless is it just that your name is actually Marvin and the Skyline Boys? It's a very curious name. You had eccentric parents. They were probably really cool though. Generally, parents who give really bizarre names like that tend to be pretty cool. I'll give you a pass, Marvin. Especially because of that spangly outfit. Very nice. I'm not a fan of this though. Not a fan. But look at that. Look how many people are booked up. Oh, that's fantastic. Absolutely wondrous. I am very pleased. So yeah, we're down to 94% overall. That is very unhappy. I'm very sad, but we've got quite a lot of guests at the moment. We've got 31 guests, I believe. Let's have a quick look. No, 42 hotel guests. We're not actually far off our goal there. We're over halfway at the very least, and we've already got half the banquet rooms that we need. We want more of those, though, because they do bring in the money. Oh, yes, they do. But that's going to be it from me for now. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode, and looking forward to the next, where we're going to continue to expand out. Now we've pushed the... building across a little bit more. We'll start drawing these a couple more hotel rooms along here and get another banquet hall probably set up fairly soon. The necessity of having the recycling bin though does kind of it's a little bit of a potch really. Maybe having this up there as well would be good, because then I could use the space more effectively by having a bin there. We'll have to see. I may get another banquet hall on one of these floors though, just to help out a little bit. But that's all for the next episode. So as ever, remember to like if you liked and sub if you haven't. But until next time, do take care everyone.